some people actually, and men and women, equate violence with love.
Yeah, if you jerk me 6 times. As a matter of fact, if you jerk me 6 times, we don't even have anything else to ever talk about.
And then I take you to the hospital to make sure you're okay. I nurse you back to health.
You better learn sign language, because that's all you can ever get out of me after that. I don't have anything else I want to ever say to you until the rapture come. I don't have nothing I want to say to you.
That is you. We don't know what the circumstances is in this, but I do think that it does not set a good precedent for someone to stab someone, especially over some text messages. Now, I ain't gonna lie, we have all done it. We've all gone through a phone we shouldn't have gone through. Listen to our voice.
Kind of crazy things.
I did it earlier in life.
That's just the mild craziness.
No, now I can't do it.
It's like gentle craziness. Oh my goodness.
I can't do it anymore. But you know, at one point we've all read an email we shouldn't have. Try to listen to a conversation we shouldn't have. Try to investigate and do things and then get our feelings hurt. Right? We've all been there at some point. But violence is never the answer. And as a country, we need to learn how to control our emotions. We don't control our emotions from kids, and then we end up being grown-ups who, when somebody does something to us that we don't like, we pick up a knife. We respond with violence.
Here's the question I have, right? Is how come there is no public outcry? How come?
There was a public outcry. People talked about it all weekend.
Man, I want people protesting in the road. They was been protesting in the road
about it all weekend.
for a woman. They would have been protesting in the road for a child. And I think you should protect the rights of a child. I'm just saying that it appears as though that it is accepted nationally that it is okay to abuse a man.
No one said that, but I will say this. The majority of the times when those rallies and the stuff they are women who are trying to protect other women. You started then, since you are so up in arms about this man getting stabbed. You and your leader of the men, aren't you leader of the?
Leader of the man. I'm leader of the woman by association. We make
you absolutely not. You then. Start the protest.
And
you call all them together and you go downtown. What's wrong with you doing it? What's wrong with you doing it?
We already have people like Candy Gibson who are doing a wonderful work. She is family of all murdered victims.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
So this boy was almost murdered.
He's not dead, so that don't fall under Candy jurisdiction. The point that I'm trying to say, I do not disagree with you, but clearly, all I'm saying is this man, if he going to the judge and say, I still love her.
But that appears to be, what I'm saying to you, Jessica, and I want you to pay attention to this, is that appears to be the common thread among men that are abused. Somehow, you could abuse me, I can call the police. Between here and the court, somehow, magically, I remember I love you too much to let you go to jail. How? You are on your way to the calaboose.
But you realize that happens with women all the time. You're just upset now because there's one story about a man.
No. I'm saying to you, first, here are the 3 things I'm saying.
You keep saying the same thing over and over.
Here are the 3 things I'm saying. 1, this man is abused. There's no public outcry. 2,
there was a public outcry, so that's not true. It's a lie.
2, not only he and about 4 other chaps prior to him have gone to the court and claimed the same thing. I love this woman too much.
So what do you want me to do if the man says he loves the woman too much? What do you want me to do?
Let me tell you what I want us to do. I want us to stop socially conditioning our sons to believe that it is okay, that it is palatable to receive, to respond positively to, and to expect and to anticipate abuse by women. And
I don't disagree with you.
And you know when we started when they are nothing more than sucklebuds, right?
Candy, say hello. You don't call her. Hi, Candy.
And so we see girls, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupid. The girls go to Mars. How? If Mars is right there, how come Candy Bar's in Mars, but I gotta go past Mars?
You realize what you said don't make no sense, right? Calm down. You're getting a little. And then
girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice, and boys are made of.
What does that have to do with abuse?
It is social conditioning to believe that abuse is normal if you are a man.
It's time for us to take a break. We'll continue this conversation. We have lots more to talk about too.
Boy, send her to jail.
When we come back from this.
Eye on the Nation will be back right after these messages.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing no matter what.
Edenwell has expanded their testing menu. We now offer blood work, drug screening, and so much more. Our hours of operation are Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., located on 11 Madera Street. We are here for all of your laboratory needs, with fast and reliable lab work done by our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Let us help you take the needed steps to stay in the know about your health. Let's keep working towards a healthier you. Stay Eden well.
Once something becomes the common behavior, it is the common behavior. When you operate at that level, personal emotions simply cannot float to the top.
For the average normal person that goes to the store, things like that affect us.
They must be judicious in the execution of their duty.
Well, I think whatever the nurses want, give it to them. Hedges, you
Yeah.
know, you just do everything on your phone now. You see how old he is?
What are we walking back? That Bimini is no longer an island?
That's
Okay,
not what
because-
he was trying
because
to
he also-
say. Well, I don't even know what Red Basket is anymore either. What do y'all people say?
Spice it up with what we got.
It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Levan Miller.
I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, I was reading some of the comments. Someone told me I look absolutely beautiful today, and they have a son that they want to hook me up with.
Listen, that's a start.
And then someone
Don't
said,
look up the woman's son.
someone said I am glowing, and I wouldn't even repeat what he said,
Oh, boy.
which is why I am glowing. But thank you. I appreciate all the love. Someone actually said you look amazing in your suit.
Yeah, it's Kingsman Collection.
It is a nice suit. You look good.
What can I say? Kingsman
All
know
right.
exactly how to make their suits look good. They put them on people like me.
So can we wrap up this conversation though? All fun and jokes aside, I feel like whether it's men or women, and I do agree with you, I think that as a society, we grow our boys up to say men don't hit women,
Right.
right? And I agree with that 1,000%. I do not believe that boys should be putting their hands on women. But I also feel like girls should be keeping their hands to themselves. And do not take advantage of the fact that you may have a calm man who may not put his hands on you and then you put your hands on him.
So the way I see it, right, with my
Nobody should be hitting anybody.
with my background, mental acumen, and training, I do not prescribe or subscribe to gender roles in violence. When violence begins, all I see is threats and force. I don't see anything else. So if you present me with a threat, I am going to meet that threat with force.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is, I think in most times when we tell our young boys, don't hit the little girl, but then we don't tell the little girls to keep their hands to themselves.
And this is what I'm saying to you. I don't see a woman. I see a punch. I see a knife.
No, I agree with the knife part, but I do agree that even in some cases, and y'all may get mad at me for this, when women are being emotional towards men, that I think that maybe a restraint rather than a punch. You know, maybe let me hold her down until she calms down.
Soft tissue technique on you. That's what I'm going to use. Soft tissue technique takedown. And I'm going to shout the entire time. Do not resist me. Do not resist me. Do not resist me. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. That is what I intend to do. I am not, Francesca, I apologize.
I agree.
The only and it's crazy because I think about people like Leonardo Blacks, a young, very promising young Defense Force Marine, lost his life in a senseless act of violence to a woman who was having a tantrum that he thought it made sense to turn his back on this woman with a loaded firearm. If you pull that firearm on me, I am telling you, I am going to wrap that around you. It is because I no longer see a woman. I simply see a threat. Okay. And I intend to meet all threats with force.
Okay. Well,
but we also have to say that violence is intolerable and that no one should be executing it on anybody.
Agreed.
But we have to also remember that the preservation of your life is paramount during the course of your life. And you have to use whatever measures there are to protect your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And don't listen to Hama either.
We're going to read some of the comments and then we're going to move on because we do have some other stuff that we want to talk about. One person said many times women are the breadwinner and if she goes to jail, the financial stability will be lost. Say that again because when I was trying to explain to Ethan that women pay bills, he told me it ain't no truth.
Then find another breadwinner. One man go to court and she just go get herself another pair of hands.
It's the same conditioning. This is another comment. It's the same conditioning where women teach their daughters to do everything proactively, to avoid abuse from men, taught to cover up to avoid any kind of attention that it may bring her. But are young boys being taught to refrain and control themselves? No, they're called lover boys. How is it the woman's fault if clearly men say, I like to be stabbed, then I'm in love? I agree. Somebody said, I remember Leonardo Black. That was sad.
The woman pulled the gun. Leonardo Black said, miss, you know what? You look at you going crazy. I can leave. Why would you turn your back on this woman with a loaded firearm?
Yeah. I believe, too, that sometimes we teach our girls what kind of man to bring home and what not to expect from the man, yet we fail to teach them how to treat a good man.
If you pull a knife on me, I'm going to walk towards you like the Pink Panther.
We do.
Once I get the knife, hand up, block, twist, take down. That's the drill.
Like I said, we do have other stories to talk about. We ended, I think, the show last week talking about the school fight. I don't think we mentioned the name of the school, but there was a school fight video that went viral. I think we only played a little bit of the clip because, you know, it was boys hitting each other in the head with chairs. With chairs and bricks.
See this one, you looking like Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
And all sorts of things.
Put Hacksaw Jim Duggan back up on the TV. Where does boy learn how to throw a chair like this? You see this? This doesn't look like WCW.
I am trying to be serious. Every time I try to be serious, you take this conversation to another level.
But look at him.
But we do have an update on that story. So we have been reliably told that 7 boys who were involved in that same fight were charged in the courts today. They were all juveniles, which means that they are all under the age of 18. And hold on. And the charges range from aggravated assault to causing harm, disorderly conduct. So I guess we'll find out more about what happened. But I am glad that they didn't take it and sweep it under the rug or, you know, because that was a serious fight. We saw one boy, you couldn't see it there, but I'm sure if any of you on social media, you saw it or it was also being shared on Facebook and WhatsApp. That one boy picked up a brick and was like hitting the other one in the head with. To me, that's attempted murder. That ain't even aggravated assault.
And I think aggravated assault has something to do with where the fight happened, eh?
Maybe because it was in the schoolyard. I don't know. But when you pick up a chair and you hit someone with a chair, what is that? That's well, that
It
may be
depends,
aggravated
because
assault.
because the nature of the injury determines the charge. So I think it's if you break the skin, then it's causing harm. If you break a bone, then it's causing grievous harm. But assault is any act that suggests violence. So if I say, "Ha," you could say, "Oh, Jesus, I thought he had a gun." That could be assault. That could be assault.
I don't disagree with that. And then, but the one with that's concerning me was the just the part where we saw the boy with the brick or a rock that was just hitting the other guy in his head repeatedly. To me, that ain't no assault. That was up from assault, but like not attempted murder. Is there
Grievous
something
harm.
in between?
Grievous harm.
Isn't grievous harm like under that?
No, so again, it's assault, causing harm, grievous harm, attempted murder,
okay.
murder.
Well, anyway, I guess we'll see
You
what
want to be charged
happens.
with grievous harm 2.0?
I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I don't know, but I guess we'll see what happens with that. We'll get an update, or you can tune into Eyewitness News after the show at 7 o'clock and see exactly what the charges were and what will happen to those young boys. There was also another shooting today, another brazen daylight shooting, where a 4-year-old boy was
Grazed in the knee.
with a bullet. I think we have a piece of the story where one of Eyewitness News's reporters, Linton, spoke to the grandmother of the victim.
A gunman nearly snatching the life of a 4-year-old boy on Verbena Street Sunday afternoon after he showed up to the family's home searching for the victim's uncle.
When you hiding for children, you in to bury your kids. I'm not hiding. He's a troubled boy. He fight.
Family members say they're grateful the child survived the ordeal, but they're now searching for justice.
We almost lost him. We have an angel and we have God on our side, and that baby survived.
Yeah.
Now we understand that the intended target was 16, and the grandmother said that this started from a schoolyard fight that then escalated outside of the schoolyard. And I point that out to say something else needs to be done other than just these small little charges. I'm not going back to the drugs conversation that we have, because I could see it moving in your head. I can see it, but it is very scary to know that these teenage boys are doing drive-bys. You know, a 4-year-old boy.
I don't understand why is it lost on you.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I do think that it's deeper than drugs. I think that these boys are angry. I'm not saying that it's not drugs, but I'm saying that something else needs to be done. What is happening now is not working.
You don't think that what you see there looks a lot like chemically induced psychosis?
No, that looks like a bunch of angry
Put up
boys
Hacksaw Jim
fighting.
Duggan with the chair again for me. This boy is obviously in a trance. He cannot see. Put up Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He can't see nothing.
Please stop calling
other
that
than
boy
what would you want me to call him?
Hacksaw. I don't know. But this does
All
not
he
look
can
like
see
boys.
is
It
chair.
just looks like a fight.
He looks as though he's in a state of psychosis. He cannot see anything other than causing harm.
Yes, but that does not necessarily mean that he's on drugs. He's just angry.
Right,
He just looks
then
like
it
a
might
bunch of.
mean he need to be on drugs. This is the argument I continue to make.
I'm not going back into this drugs
All I'm
conversation.
trying to get
Something
you to
else.
accept. Hear me. Something is triggering that action.
Anger.
It is that, and we have drugs for that. Because if
So your thing is either they are on drugs
And should stop.
or they need to be
or
on
they are
drugs.
off drugs and should start. But you cannot permit. I mean, this. You realize that he isn't even taking concern for his own sake. At one point, he stumbles. That don't stop him.
This isn't even the worst of it for me. The worst of it for me is the young boy that went to the next boy house after a school fight, not saying this school fight, after a school fight, after an issue that stemmed from school, to go shoot him in broad daylight. We don't
Chemically
even have,
psychosis.
these young boys aren't even thinking of the consequences of their actions anymore. They are so angry that they are willing to go to someone's house in the broad daylight and shoot.
It's chemically
We ain't wearing
induced
masks no more.
psychosis.
Like they.
It's
I don't
because they're not
understand.
in their heads. The chemical is altering their mind in such a way that they are not even here with us. And the problem is, it is because I believe this is a Levinism now. This isn't in a theory book anywhere.
We know.
I believe that the chemical has been introduced to their brain in such copious quantities at such a formative period that their brain simply is malfunctioning.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Can they also not be on drugs and just be angry? Can they just be angry by the circumstances that they find themselves in? Can they
Sure.
just be angry?
Yeah, the short answer to that is
doesn't-
yes.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is, okay, you know what? Let's say I even agree with you.
Sure.
It is drugs, right? Let's just say for the end of this conversation, because every time we talk about fighting, you can say it's drugs, right?
Largely. Largely.
Let's just say it is drugs. What is the solution? Because we have too many young boys, 16, 17, 18, even young in their early 20s, being charged before the courts with some sort of murder, these not heinous crimes, right? Or they are the victims themselves. Something is not working and something needs to be done.
Sure.
So what is the solution?
Here is the common thread. Random drug testing. Here's the
That's
common
not a
thread.
solution.
Yeah, because at least now you would know who to target among the population
To do what?
to be able to get them some sort of rehabilitative
And that is
care.
the question that I'm asking. What kind of
But
care?
how
Because
do you identify who to give the care to if you don't know who is on the substance?
go right in that video, and everybody in that video need care. Even the ones that was along the sidelines, even the ones that videotaped, because there was another video that went viral. I wish we had it, and I think it was a young girl, and she was like, "Boy, I wish I was in that." Like she was recording from upstairs, and she like how she was taught, like she was excited to see the fight, like it was the best thing that she'd seen in a while. When I see fights, I go in the opposite direction. My heart is beat jumping
That's
out of my
because we're
chest
old
for a
people
long
now, we're
time.
afraid of things like, because you know, if I have
Like
to go,
death?
yeah, if I have
Like
to go in an
getting
ambulance,
shot?
I ain't gonna make it.
Like I'm at the stage now when I go in places, I try to find the exit in case something
Right.
happens. I'm not going in anywhere that looks too crowded, because if something happens, I gotta go run in a
And
corner.
I can't run, you'll trample me.
Exactly, or hide under a desk, and I can't get up under there. So like that's where I am. But you see these, the ones that are involved in the fight, but then you also see the ones on the sideline that think it's great.
And what I'm saying to you is this, right? So you said two things. You said that these are heinous crimes. A lot of them aren't. They are actually just crimes of impulse, right? And so the crime triangle is that there must be a motivated offender, a valuable asset, and a less than capable guardian. And that is how crimes of opportunity or impulse take place. That is what we see right here. Now, what the question now becomes, they're in a school campus with police, so there are guardians there. Obviously, the guardians can't get to the fighting time. So there may be a small deficit here at the capable guardian, right? Because it's a crime triangle. Then you have a valuable asset. The valuable asset is to cause harm to somebody from the opposite side. The question becomes, what is motivating the offender? Is it simply the ability to get back at the ops? Or, because under ordinary circumstances, these young fellas, when you sit them down and talk to them, Carlos Reed will tell you this, most of them are very passive young men. When you see them on things like the shock treatment program, some of them can't talk. So how is it that the same fella you can't ask 6 questions to and get a straight answer could be rallied up so much that he just wants to take a steel chair and beat someone and pummel someone with it until they are within an inch of their life?
Because something is wrong, because you have these young boys who their parents telling them they ain't nothing, society telling them they ain't nothing. They go to school, and every time they take an exam they fail, and then the BGCSEs and the BJCs come out and it says 0 average, and then we talk about how none of them graduating, and we talk about how the men are terrible, and we keep pushing this in them, and they think that they have no future.
Right.
And so in their head, I might as well just turn to a life of crime, because this is what people think of me anyway.
But Jessica, that goes against the sociological study of the theory of deviant behavior, which says that deviance has more to do with the society than it has to do with the individual. And if everybody, I'm agreeing with you, but if every one of us failing, and all of us dumb, and all of our maga baby for man we can't find, and if all of us poor, then technically I fit right in.
No, but you do realize that you could have people who grow up in the same household and who go in 2 completely different directions.
Yes, I'm saying
you could have one kid that could see all of that stuff and be like, I want to get out of this life.
Sure.
This is not the life that I want to live. And that kid will go to school and do what they have to and move and never look back. But then you will have another kid that grew up in the same house and accept the facts of the society telling them that they're nothing, and they become exactly what society says they are.
The question I'm asking you, though, is if the theory of deviant behavior is true, And deviance is determined by the society and
Yeah, but
not by
who's
the
saying that it's true?
individual.
That's something you're saying.
I'm saying if it is true,
Okay.
right? Because the suggestion is that
a
deviance is
suggestion.
not a real thing. Deviance is determined by the society
I also
and
think-
its acceptance of the behavior. And if I'm saying is if all of them dumb, then what making them mad? They fitting right in.
What is making them mad is because they don't want to do that. And you know what is also making
But
them
if
mad? Hold
everyone
on.
dumb.
No, everybody isn't dumb. The people around them are dumb, but now they have access to social media, right? So now they're seeing, oh, people could live like this and people are doing this. And now they have children today are dealing with way more than what we dealt with at our age. We only dealt with being jealous of the neighbor, right? Whatever we could have seen with the people in school. They going online and they seeing kids their age with Jordans and diamond earrings and all of this stuff, and they want that life. They are envious of that life. And a lot of their parents cannot afford to give them that life. And so what they do, they try to get it by any means necessary. It is completely different for them the way that it was for us. And all I'm saying is, what are we doing as a society, as individuals, as mothers, as fathers, to try and do something about the anger? These kids are angry. And you know what they grow up to be? Angry adults that stab their husbands for text messages in the phone.
And the first stopgap measure could be, in my view, should be testing these children for exposure.
Okay, and then after that. Okay, and then after that.
And then getting
And
them
then
some
after, and then if
rehabilitative
it say
care.
negative,
Once
then
we
what
get them
happens?
off the
And
drugs.
if it says
Same way we saw school fights with girls doing the exact same thing the other day. Same way we saw school fights with girls doing the exact same thing the other day, and the boys were standing up, clapping and laughing. I think it's not a girl or a boy
Right,
thing.
so I think the
It's not a-
genders are fueling one
It's
another.
absolutely
You should just
not.
separate them.
And they still gonna fight. Imagine having a school full of boys and they don't even have a girl to look at.
When we
They don't
had
even-
all boys
they
schools,
don't
we
even-
weren't
they're
having
not-
fights.
They're not. You wasn't even alive then. That is absolutely not true.
Oh, boy.
You just making up stuff now.
When we were having
You just
people
making
that are
up
listening
stuff.
to the show, right, who went to the all-boys school. When SAC was an all-boys school,
And times have also changed.
yeah, but we were producing.
Stop saying we, because you wasn't there.
The society.
You
The
went,
society
you
was
went to a
producing.
school that had boys and girls, and you still turned out like this.
We had Reverend
So-
Sanders. That was the step right before death. If you did anything deviant, Reverend Sanders could fix your deviance in one go.
You know, I think we could just wrap this up by just saying that something needs to be done. We cannot
But-
just keep allowing it because we ain't gonna have no more kids.
What else must be said is that the communities must push back against the deviance that emanates from school campuses. Because I'll tell you something, you ain't coming South Beach Drive to shoot your little gun, mister.
What did you want Grammy to do? Grammy said, I don't know if they
The
said it in
police
the
should
whole
have been
interview.
able to catch whoever this is in 6 minutes.
Well,
That's the point I'm making.
I'm
you.
not saying that the person isn't in custody. They haven't said that yet. But what I'm saying is, what you want Grammy to do? Grammy said, and she seems like one of the parents who actually does it. She said all he like do is fight. I keep telling him X, Y, Z, and I keep telling him to stay out of trouble, and that's all he wants to do. There's nothing else I could do. I try with him, and he wants to do his own thing.
And I'm saying to you that in the neighborhood I grew up in,
But I'm
right?
asking, what you want Grammy to do with him?
She should have taken him to the
And
police
she
station.
can't put him out.
The first 10
She
times.
can't put him out because then the police could say he's a man. He have to be
She
home.
should drop him right by the Fort Charlotte police station.
And then they could bring him back home.
No.
What they
And
could do with him?
You arrest him right there. And every time you came there, remember now, assault is the action that puts me in fear of violence. So every time I talk to him and he raises his voice, I say, oh Jesus, I feel assaulted. And I run right to the Fort Charlotte police station, and he'll have 33 charges for assault. One of these got to land him in Boys Industrial where he could get himself some rehabilitation.
Well-
What I'm also saying though is that as a community, I grew up Minnie Street and Cordova Avenue. Bring your little gun, Minnie Street and Cordova Avenue, you and your one gun. You're not shooting that gun around here. I've witnessed this over my life where people feel like you're not violating my community.
So what you want them to do? That's what I'm asking.
I can tell you what you need to do. Call the ambulance. When you come with your little gun, the community of Minnie Street is going to detain you until the authorities can get here. You remember in the pit road, the boy shoot the gun through the wooden building, kill the woman, whole child. Who was home doing his homework? No one in the whole pit road see the man, know where he gone, know what color he shade. They don't know nothing. But you let Sabasco give away some free takey through pit road. Everybody outside. And I'm saying that communities
No, I think people are also minding their business now because there's one thing with me trying to go and tell the police, oh, it was a guy in a yellow shirt or whatever, and then he out on bail the next day and he threw the corner, and I literally is the one that just testified against this man, and now I gotta look at him every day.
But we cannot let deviance become the norm, because then it will no longer be deviant. And so everybody that is anti-deviant behavior will become the deviants in the society, which would make ordinary people like me and you the people that are not tolerated, and we must push back against that.
When
Yes.
you find a way to tell me how to
I
do
can
it,
tell you one thing,
Charles,
don't go Minnie Street and Cordo Avenue with your little gun, schoolboy
What
Pookie.
is little gun? All guns are the same. He's a little boy with a gun.
When you
but it's
come
not
Minnie
a
Street
little
and Cordo
gun.
Avenue, we got something for your little gun. You could be so happy to call the ambulance, you ain't gonna know what happened to you, because the community will push back against you. That's what have to happen.
You know what street I do want y'all to go through? Balfour Avenue and Charles Vincent Street. Consumer meat
Not with
market
your
there.
gun, though.
Not with your gun.
Okay,
I told you, but I
okay.
want people to go.
Wow.
Not with their gun.
Okay.
No. Conveniently located on Balfour Avenue and Charles Vincent Street, Balfour Consumer Meat Mart has always fresh meat and produce with great grocery prices and unique items you won't find anything anywhere else. Producer, I mean, come on. Unique items you won't normally find. Offering 5 different meat packages for every budget, even 7-day Adventist packages. They're clean, organized, welcoming, and they have a great shopping environment with friendly, helpful staff. You can order your packages by phone, WhatsApp your order to 544-1515, or give them a call at 328-4702. They have free shipping to customers on the Family Islands. That's freshness, value, and service, all at Balfour Consumer Meat Mart.
And I just want to say, meat man who tell you how much he in love
Meat
with
man,
you.
he ain't bring the
He
meat
ain't say-
yet.
And government payday didn't go on, so you can't say you beating on payday.
Well, I mean,
Meat man,
one
0
little
points.
meat package, man. He said he was gonna bring the meat package.
You could have bring
huh?
her a 7-day package, even ain't no meat in that.
No, I want that one.
No?
I want the meat. Why would you give me the 7-day? You could have that one. I want the meat package.
We
I
doing
want
the very best we can.
I want I want ribs. I want chicken. I want everything.
Oh boy. So on the weekend, we got an invitation to attend a play by Mr. Anthony Delaney, directed by Mr. Anthony Delaney.
Okay.
One of us didn't show up. But notwithstanding that,
I have a really good excuse though.
oh boy, it was a phenomenal
Play?
Yes,
oh,
it
that's
was
good. You
absolutely-
represented both of us.
I did. It was absolutely fantastic. Could you put up the flyer? Mr. Anthony Delaney directed a play called The Runner's Stumbles, right?
The Runner's Stumbles,
Yeah, and it's a
okay.
play about a Catholic priest who ended up living in a on what you call where the priests live. Wherever the priests live.
Where the
and
priests live,
Apparently, the nunnery was contaminated by some other nuns who had gotten this contagious disease, so the little young hot nun had to move out.
Why the nun
She
was
was young
hot?
and hot because from she reached, Rev couldn't hold himself together. Rev trying to pray, she want to make tea. Rev
it's
trying to pray.
done. I can't. Oh, and you make tea, like make real tea?
Yeah, like she want to make tea. Rev in the study trying to read the little Bible. She all over the place trying to dust. Rev trying to hold on to Jesus. This little nun out of hand.
Oh, jeez.
So, but she was doing a phenomenal job, and she was teaching the children who couldn't read or write. They can't read and write. She was teaching the children how to color. And then there was a Monsignor who came in to check on the Rev, and they had to lie to the Monsignor because he said, well, if the place contaminated, well, where's she sleeping?
So he was sleeping with so this whole play was about a nun that was sleeping with the.
He was trying to don't sleep with her. But he was like the Apostle Paul, and his foot almost nigh slipped.
You know what? I'm glad that you went and you represented both of us, and I'm glad that you watched the play. I didn't see you as
It
a
was
man of
fantastic.
the arts, but I'm happy for
And
you
I
for that.
actually want to commend the people that have rejuvenated the done this, because it was actually closed.
I know. Didn't they have to get they were raising
They got a
money and
government
they got a
Yeah, so shout out to the Progressive Liberal Party for reopening the Dundas.
I don't know if shout out to them for that, but it should have never been closed in the first place.
The
And it
Dundas
should-
is privately owned.
I understand that,
but
but
want to keep giving it government funds.
I understand that, but the government also gives their government funds to private entities all the time. That is one of a kind. We don't have 10 Dundases around here where people have plays. We could keep one open.
Well, the Runner Stumbles. Whenever they put it back on, you should go and see it. It's directed by Mr. Anthony.
The runner stumbles, so that's
what it
why he
is.
was stumbling. No, that's why he was stumbling. The priest.
This poor priest he had us. And you know something, priest? All you had to do is be Baptist, because they only half say it.
Oh, jeez. Don't make me say something bad to you. We still have a full show for you guys. We'll be back right after this.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Welcome to Paradise Premium Foods, where exceptional taste meets everyday convenience. Right in the heart of Hurricane Hole Plaza, whether you're planning a beachside brunch, an intimate dinner, or simply restocking your favorites, we offer only the finest selection of local and imported goods, handpicked for quality, freshness, and flavor. At Paradise Premium Foods, shopping is effortless, service is personal, and every visit feels like a treat. From gourmet meals to go to organic essentials and indulgent treats, this is your neighborhood market elevated. Live well, eat better. Discover Paradise Premium Foods, now open at Hurricane Hole Plaza, Paradise Island. Paradise Premium Foods. Taste the difference.
It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levan Miller.
I'm Sandy Brown. Welcome back to the show.
And you're listening to us on 103.5 Beat FM.
I think, I have to say this. I think they're working on the YouTube issues. I see all the comments of
Yeah,
people
the
saying
people
they keep
case us
telling
out
us,
about that.
they keep telling us that we hear you. It's just that I cannot respond to each of you individually. I have told them about what's going on with with YouTube, and they say they are working on the issues. Okay, guys, so we did hear you, and we're going to try and get that fixed. But in the meantime, 103.5 The Beat.
224, that's cable. 112, that's Flow. And of course, ILTV Studios on Facebook, where you can feel free to join us. You could also comment over there on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also take the notes from there. They told us that last week. I'm not repeating that.
Me either, because people saying it now. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. But so now we come to the portion of the show that Levan was so excited about.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll let you tell
We
them.
asked ChatGPT to pick a random
Chatty is our favorite.
slate of candidates from the FNM who Chat believes will win in the next general election if the FNM in fact won the general election. And so ChatGPT by whatever measurement they use, picked 25. So we asked the question, if the FNM were to win 25 seats in the next election, subsequently forming the next government, based on the ratified candidates, select who would be the 25. And here is what ChatGPT has told us. So let's go through the names one by one, because what we want to do...
I wanted to clarify that before people, I don't know if you...
articulated it well enough?
Yes.
Oh boy. We are A in communication.
We are not saying that we think that the Free National Movement is going to win. We are not saying that this is who we think is going to be the cabinet.
Right.
I think today, tomorrow, and the day after, we're going to do each of the major parties. So
Right.
he is conceded that the COI is a party. So we're going to do the COI as well.
Tacitly.
So we're going to do the COI as well. And are you going to include the independents in any of these?
No, because they won't form a cabinet. We're trying to figure out what would the cabinet look like.
Right. So what the cabinet look like if the Free National Movement was to win seats, then we'll do one for the PLP, then we'll do one for the COI.
And we also have to consider things like the cabinet. I mean, the cabinet isn't the only government appointments. Whoever wins the government has to appoint a speaker.
Yeah.
So who that person would possibly be.
So we're doing it randomly, so y'all don't get mad at us.
It's ChatGPT, sue them.
Chatty chose, and then we're just gonna go through it, and you guys can go through it with us. You're also welcome to
help make our mock cabinet.
Yeah, to chime in. You can message us. You can call us. You want to open up the phone lines too now, or do you want to wait until after we do that first? Okay.
We'll give them the names, and then we'll ask chat one by one as we go through the 25 who is who and what is what.
Okay, so I'll do you do the names, and then I'll do the
research, and then we'll figure out. How are we going to make our mock cabinet?
We'll make this cabinet together, and we're starting with the Free National Movement today.
Which ideally should have the cabinet ideally should be made up of 1/3 of the parliament, which is about 13 people.
Okay.
But just for laughter, we'll do 15 out of the 25.
15 out of 25.
Okay,
All
so
right,
let's go through the names. Here are the names of the people that ChatGPT thinks, if the Free National Movement pulls off a 25-seat win, would be the persons selected. Let's go through the names one by one.
Oh, gee.
Dr. S. Andre Rollins. He's the candidate for Long Island, and of course, former member of Parliament for Charlotte. He is, according to ChatGPT, what does his CV say?
His background, they have his political experience. They also have his cross-party journey. The fact that there is a tab that says cross-party journey should say a lot about who Dr. Andre Rollins
yes, that
is.
means he has a wealth of political experience and ideological fluidity.
Okay. Let's see. He says his professional career outside doctor. Okay, so we know he's in medicine. I think he's a dentist. We all know that, right? He's a dentist.
He's actually an orthodontist, one of 4, I think it is, in the country.
So they're saying that is what his background is. So.
Okay. So we'd have to check. Let's see who else do we have to compare him with.
Okay, because I was just gonna say, okay, if he's a doctor, I would say health.
Yeah, but doctor.
How many other doctors are there? That's what I'm saying. Who else is in it?
You don't have to be a doctor to be in charge of health.
Okay, so what do you think I don't think they can put him in charge of nothing. They ain't sure he could be there long enough.
Oh boy. If he's in the cabinet, he'd have to stay.
No, people have quit before.
From the cabinet? In the Bahamas? Who's do that? These days get fired. They don't quit. All right, let's see who else ChatGPT thinks could make the 25.
Didn't Ryan Bender quit?
Only because the people
he
offer
quit.
him a multi...
The point is he quit.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember Perry Christie said, I've never seen somebody be offered that in my life.
I want to take it too.
You're also lucky I'm the Prime Minister, because other than that, I'd ask if they was in...
but the point is, people can't quit.
Sure. So Arinthia Komalafi is the second random ChatGPT pick for who would possibly be in a 25-member pick from the Free National Movement victory.
And her background, financial services lawyer. So, first female managing director of the Bahamas Development Bank. Didn't know that about her. She has over 20 years of experience in law, banking, and corporate governance.
So perfect. She would be the Minister of Financial Services.
I like that for her.
She could be Minister of Investments and Financial Services.
I like that for her. With over 20 years in banking and finance, we'll give that to her. Somebody type in this.
So producer, we have to make sure we write down the people and their portfolios. So Arinthia Komalafi, Minister of Investments. Now, what is investments tied to right now? Tourism and aviation? That's
no,
Chester
isn't
Cooper.
it? Yes.
Tourism, aviation, and investments, right?
I think we should separate that. I don't think.
You want to separate that?
Yeah,
So we can make Arinthia Komalafi Minister of
Let's just do
Financial
investments
services
and financial services that
and
is separate
investments.
separate from
You want to put
tourism.
Family Island Affairs in there? One
No.
time? No? Okay.
No, I think financial services and investments is a big portfolio that needs for itself, and I think she'll be good with that.
Fantastic.
So that's that.
All right.
Let's do
Who
that.
is pick number 3 from our random pick on ChatGPT of the 25 people that will most likely form a free national movement government? Carlton Boleg, Bimini and the Berry Islands.
No, someone say chat smoking it. We only telling y'all.
Formerly of North Andros and the Berry Islands. I like Carlton Boleg. When they nominated him for North Andros and the Berry Islands, he said, I'm running for North Andros because North Andros is my home. I love the people of North Andros and I never left them. Then all of a sudden he hear Leonardo Lightboy and get nominated for North Andros, right? So the PLP split the seat into Berry Island and Bimini. Next thing you know, I hear Carlton Boleg say,
Bimini.
Bimini is the most wonderful place I've ever known. I actually consider it my second home, and I have a second house there.
Okay, so this is what Chatty says about Carlton Boleg, born and raised in Andros. Spent 20 years working at customs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said he also served as PS, Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources, which included oversight of the BAMSI. He's also an entrepreneur. So let's see. 20 years working with customers.
Palsec. We'll make him Palsec. Same ministry.
Same ministry.
Yeah,
You're gonna put him right back where he was?
Yeah, Palsec, Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries.
But my thing is, if he worked 20 years in customs, why would you
Which
have
one
him?
do? Put him in the Ministry of Finance?
Why would you have him in Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources? Nothing in
from
his
Andros.
background. So because he's from Andros.
Yeah, he's from a fishing and farming.
But okay, maybe there's other things. So
Community.
Chatty may not have it, but there's nothing in his background that says that. But okay, let's
I
put him
actually
back
think
there then.
Leonardo Lightburn would make a good Minister of State in the Ministry of Agriculture. And like you could make him the Ministry of
Yeah, but we ain't reached.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's
but
one
which
at
is
a time.
why I assume he was sent, because he's from a fishing and farming community.
No, someone say nah, this boy ain't winning. We're not saying that they're winning their seats. We're saying that if
Palsec, Ministry of
they
Agriculture.
were to win, this is what Chatty say.
Right. So
The cabinet would look like.
ChatGPT thinks this is who will win. We are using ChatGPT to give us their curriculum vitae. Based on that CV, we are trying to see if we could populate a cabinet of 15 ministers substantive, but obviously we can get a couple Palsecs and things of this.
Okay.
too.
All right,
Okay,
who's
let's
next?
go. Ministry of Agriculture producer. Who is the next person? This producer is unsafe. Denley Penmaki.
This is a very nice picture of Denley.
Yeah, she has a very nice smile as well.
I actually like her. Anyway, Denley, let's see. Entrepreneur, community leader, funeral service professional. So, founder of Evergreen Mortuary, we knew that since 2003. Apparently, her business is recognized as being respectful, dignified, and culturally sensitive. Community activist, that's it.
Minister of Social
community-
Service. Minister of Social Service, I wouldn't even put urban development in it because I don't know if she has the building acumen.
Okay, let's put it there temporarily and see who else we have because we may have to switch that up a little bit. But I kind of see her as a community activist, and she was one out of there. I've seen her in the community doing stuff.
Sure.
So I go, okay,
Minister of Social Service.
okay, all right. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
So when Loretta Butler Turner was the Minister of Social Service, it was Health and Social Services. Yeah, let's don't fool with that.
No, let's
social
yes, do
services.
social services. Okay, all right. Who's next?
Who's the next person? Drum roll. Brrr, I don't even know who this guy is. Darvin Russell.
I have no idea.
Let's see. ChatGPT say this guy could be Jomo.
That's not what. Now stop it. Now you're making people think that this is not what we're saying. Okay. ChatGPT randomly picked. Was it 25?
25.
25 people.
Yeah.
If the FNM were to win,
Yeah, these
what
were
the cabinet would
these
look
were
like.
most likely to be the winners.
So Darvin.
Boy, Chad, I
Russell.
don't know.
I'm trying to find out who he is. Hold on 1 second. I've never
The
heard
only
of this
person who
man.
know him probably is the mummy.
Stop.
Who else?
Darvin. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is him.
Okay.
If this is him, yes, he's currently ratified. Okay.
Okay.
So he has a strong background as a corporate executive and entrepreneur, having worked with several major companies.
What?
Huh? Corporate executive and entrepreneur.
Corporate executive and okay,
His work spans commercial banking, agriculture, retail, logistics, and pest control. Wide range.
Minister of Agriculture.
Oh no, he served as professor of finance and economics at the University of the Bahamas.
Minister of Agriculture.
Finance?
Yeah, but he has an economics background. He is able to start up businesses. Remember now, we doing...
So why are we putting them in agriculture?
Because remember now, we got all these bunch of egg we about to start laying. We need to get them to the market. We also doing food
Okay, you know what? I
sustainability,
agree. It says
BAIC,
agriculture, retail, and
BAMSI.
logistics. Okay.
Precisely. Someone
Okay.
and BAMSI. Somebody got to get BAMSI up and running because they ain't been able to get that up
I
and
agree.
running in
He has
9
an
years.
MBA in finance and a bachelor's in economics. He's very
Fantastic.
educated.
Yeah, he looked
Yeah.
very smart. No, Paul Sec. So Carlton
Sec.
can wait for him. So he could be the minister. Carlton is the Paul Sec in the Ministry of Agriculture. Darvin Russell, Minister of Agriculture, and let's make it something fancy.
No, just leave
Agriculture, Marine Resources, and Food Sustainability.
that. No, leave that just like that. Agriculture, marine resources.
That could be too narrow. How we can get BAMSI in there?
What do you mean?
Right now, it's the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Ministry of Agriculture, and Marine Resources.
You want to put food sustainability there so you could add BAMSI? Go on. This is your fake cabinet. Go ahead.
Agriculture, Marine Resources, and food sustainability.
He has a very good CV.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't know him in the community. He was in school the whole time. What do you want me to say?
It's a very good CV, Darville.
All right, way to go. Way to go. 10 points, Darville.
Yeah, he is a really good. He is a.
The bastion child of intelligentsia. There you have it. Drum
all right,
roll,
who's
ladies
next?
and gentlemen. Dr. Nicholas Fox.
Minister of Health, man.
Yeah, Minister of Health.
Minister of Health.
Yeah.
Do we even have to Google? I'll Google
Yeah.
anyway. I mean, sorry, not Google. I'll chat anyway.
Minister of Health. Let's make it something fancy. Minister of Health and
Nicholas Fox.
Minister of Health and Urban Development.
Just why would you have to give him something else? Just give him
Because-
health. Health is a lot on its
But
own.
if you give people single portfolios, you can end up with a 30-member cabinet.
Give him just health. That's too much for one person. There's a
Well, he can
lot
need a
that
minister
needs
of
to be
state.
done.
He can need a minister of
It's
state.
well, okay, fine. There's a lot to be done in health.
Okay.
Hey, Dr. Fox. But we should know his. He has a master's in sexual health. He has an MD from Ross University School of Medicine. He owns the Medicenter Group of Clinics, medical doctor, entrepreneur, public service, and he is the F&M's candidate for Fox Hill. That's a nice photo.
And you want to put nothing else with health?
He has. That is too much to be done.
Okay, no problem.
We building a whole hospital.
Go ahead. Okay, who else we got? This number who? 5? Who this woman is? This is, isn't this not Andros? Who is this?
What's the name?
Frazette Gibson. Oh, this Sea Breeze.
Spell it.
Frazette. F-R-Z-E-T-T-E. Chat GPT for these people. I'm not sure.
Gibson.
Yeah.
Let's see if
I think she's in financial
I
services
saw
as well.
actually really nice photos. She has some nice glasses too.
I thought the glasses were nice.
I spelt it wrong, but they corrected me.
Mm-hmm.
F&M candidate. No, they said Central Grand Bahama.
Central Grand Bahama. Yes.
Is that who? Okay. 25 years in education. She began her career in the Ministry of Education, was teacher and principal.
Minister of Education, Science, Technology, and something else. Something development. You have to put development in it.
Education.
Science, technology.
Dedicated. She's a respected community figure known for her dedication to education, youth
Oh, you're
programs,
very
and
right.
grassroots
As a matter of
development.
fact, you know who she is? She is the woman I saw the young people in Central Grand Bahama dragging underneath one post about how she was such a bullnose principal and how she never used to let them get away with anything. She,
Why would we like principles
she
like
was
that?
so non-negotiable or something to that effect. I laughed about it because I said, these people obviously never met Charles Sanders.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, she has a really good CV too.
Okay, so Frazette Gibson, Minister of Education, Science, Technology, and what they calling the thing now with the fancy school they building on Wolf Road? Polytechnic Development?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, which I don't understand, right? Because they teaching you how to have futuristic careers, but they building a bigger brick and mortar structure than I've ever seen. You see
like
the
her.
size of the school they building?
You know, I like that we're doing this because I get to learn a little bit more about some of the candidates we wouldn't have known more about. I kind of like her too. I like
Yeah.
her.
So Frazette
I
Gibson.
like her. Okay, Frazette. I'm sorry I
right.
didn't know your name.
Yeah.
Next.
Who else chat got for us? Godville McDonald.
I don't know who that is.
Inspirational, motivational speaker and millionaire mindset guru. I think that's what his thing is. Leadership something. Global Leadership Summit. That's him.
He is a community leader and a pastor. He serves as the Bahamas chairman for the Global Leadership Summit.
Put him as the Minister of State right underneath Frazette. That's the only place we could put him. He used to be the director of the National Training Agency at one point.
Okay.
Yeah, right there in the Ministry of Education.
And Chatty
Science.
say he's winning?
Yeah.
Okay. Chatty just is saying anything. All right, who's,
What does that mean?
I don't even know. Who's next?
Ah. Oh boy, Heather Hunt.
Heather Hunt. Oh, I like this color on Heather.
Heather Hunt, two-time contestant in general elections. She lost against Rome Fitzgerald in Marathon. Quite the flogging, I believe.
She's also an
Of course,
attorney.
she's an attorney. She replaced Earl DeVoe, who at the time was Minister of Agriculture, or Minister of Works, was it? Yeah.
Oh, you're speaking to me. Sorry, I was trying to read. I can't read. I'm listening at the same
Go
time.
ahead. Then tell us, what does the CV say?
20 years of legal experience, and she runs her own private practice. That's pretty
Cabinet post?
seasoned attorney. That's it. That's all it says about her.
Let's hold off. Let's hold off to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
Because
can't
I
put
don't
her-
wearing a cabinet post, eh?
What thing is now?
Who?
Ugh, she could be national security.
No, man, say something. No, say
We
something.
putting
that makes
attorneys as national
sense.
security.
Say
so
something that makes sense, please.
we putting attorneys as national security, right?
Unsay that.
We ain't doing that.
I want you to unsay
We have
it.
an attorney now as national
Could
security.
you please discontinue saying it?
I just saying, if we
Oh, boy.
we setting a precedent, we have one now as national security. We can have her too.
Man,
Someone say Chatty talking
man,
about
if we
his
can
head.
end the show early,
All
tell
right.
me, all right?
We can come back.
National security?
We can come back to.
Okay, please.
What? I'm just
National
saying-
security.
I'm just saying we have a lawyer now for national security.
Man, don't do that. What? Who else? Who else chat say? National security?
Which part of that you didn't hear?
No. Who else chat say? Jesus rap. Jamal, you're making Minister of National Security? Jamal Moss. Chat say he giving Savanos? This chat GPT is something
I don't know
special.
if this Jamal.
I don't know if this chat. I feel
I
like
don't
the
know
devil
if Chat
picking
is
this
saying
list.
they're gonna win, or if Chat
But
is
we
saying
asked
if.
Chat if-
You know what? Then y'all should have let me ask Chat. I don't think you know how to
If
really
you
use
had
Chat.
to pick
You know what?
randomly 25 people,
I'm gonna ask Chat tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
I don't like how you ask Chat and you get this. But anyway, this is what they say about Jamal Moss.
I ain't sure where chat going with this list, boy, but keep going.
Community leader.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, community advocate, trade union leader.
Of which union?
It just said trade union
Leader.
I can tell you right now. He had leadership positions in the Bahamas Communication and Public Service Union.
Okay, was he the president?
He had leadership positions like
Go
you don't
ahead. I
understand
like
what
when
I
chat
said.
give me these vague answers. Keep going.
He holds a bachelor in business management and administration. That's it. His CV is not as impressive as
Oh
some of
boy.
the others. We could come back. Leave that there just like that. We can come back.
Oh boy. Minister of Broadcast. What? What?
What producer said?
What? Don't listen to. Just ignore that. Just next time you hear the voice, say, "Here I am, Lord, send me."
Technical producer.
I don't know, but we thinking about it. So we thinking about
Yes.
better, but we still have
That's
more.
what his job is now.
We don't know. No, he's a ratified candidate. Just let's go to the next people. Who next on this list? Julie, Minister of Broadcast. Praise the Lord. Woo! Minister of Broadcast and Urban Development.
Do you need me to even
Yes,
go?
yeah.
or-
Google his CV.
Julie.
And then we could make like Jamal Moss the Paul Sec under him. How that sound? That could work.
I don't know if I want that to work because,
You got two ZNSians.
and you see how, no offense. ZNS,
This sound like this could be offensive.
I just say ZNS really ain't moved to.
What do you
ZNS has
mean?
recently looked very good, and as much as you may not like him and say whatever you want to say, when Clint went to ZNS, there were some big changes that were had.
Of course.
And new shows, and it does look good. The new lineup looks
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But I don't know if these can take
All
it
they have
back
to
to
do now
where.
is get cameras that can record color. They'd be right in business.
This is his professional background. Sports journalist and national broadcaster for over 15 years.
Yeah. So
And he has a store in South Andres.
and he's trying to develop the island there. Minister of Broadcast and Urban Development.
Actually, I would say urban development because he does a lot for the community and youth leadership.
Yeah. And so you make Jamal his Palsec. And then they could just play with camera together. How that sound?
You're so disrespectful.
What? What do you want me to do? What does the Minister of Broadcast do? I don't know. get money for ZNS. That's all the Minister of Broadcast does. Make sure ZNS don't run out of money.
All right, we'll go to the next one. Chatty, I
Okay.
know. Chatty on to something, child.
Minister of Finance. He was Minister of Finance before. It ain't made no sense.
Well, we all know. Are we still Googling him or do we
Unless,
know?
are we bringing back the Ministry of Grand Bahama?
I think they do need their own ministry.
Can we tie it to anything? Can we make it the Ministry of Finance and Grand Bahama?
No, that's too much. We
He's-
already have finance. We
he's-
put the lady who had the
No,
20
we had it in
years.
financial services, which is an entirely different thing.
Oh,
Minister of Finance?
just leave that around. Yeah.
No other. Why all these cabinet ministers in your cabinet only have one portfolio?
Because I
You can
think
run a whole
sometimes
country?
we are spread so thin. There are certain things that just
never
need
see
one.
the way that these people think that
Education,
these-
health, that's fine. But just because
One
that's how
minister
it,
got 13 portfolio.
and that's why they ain't doing well. I think certain things, finance, health, education, definitely need their own portfolio.
So you think we could put Heather Hunt underneath him as the Minister of State for Finance because he can need a legal man? No, he is a lawyer.
He is a lawyer, yes.
boy.
You didn't let me read his CV, but
Sure.
he is.
Sure.
He's an attorney by law.
He's an attorney by law.
I mean, by profession.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. And then they go into his political arena.
Well, what is political? Because attorney ain't enough to impress me.
But they just say he served in leadership roles, including Deputy Speaker of the House, Senator, Minister of State for Finance,
Right.
standardization. Right, they're saying. All they say he's a lawyer.
Minister
and
of
then
Finance. Let's don't go past
You
that.
very bigoty today. Why you mad at me? Chatty pick these people you know.
I trying.
Okay.
Because we can't let Michael Pintard be the Minister of Finance. Michael Pintard would more than likely be Prime Minister without portfolio.
But they ain't even pick him.
He in here somewhere. I know I saw the picture.
Okay.
I think Chatty pick him as number 24.
I don't know. I had nothing to do with this, but I will.
Me neither.
I will
ChatGPT
assist.
pick these people.
I will assist tomorrow with Chatty because I don't trust you. I feel like
Oh,
you're
my
being
goodness.
shady and you may have picked these people
ChatGPT pick
yourself.
these people.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Oh boy, let's go. Who else we have? Lincoln, Minister of Youth, Minister of Sports and Culture.
Youth.
I
have to say youth because I
detest-
saw a photo of somebody and y'all gonna make him Minister of Sports.
It can't
So
be
you
him.
can't give it to this one.
Yeah, we can make him Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture.
We cannot.
We can make the tall guy who look like everybody's favorite TV host. I didn't even we pick him.
I saw him in the thinger.
But we can make him Minister of State.
No.
We can't let him be a substantive minister. His passport ain't dry yet.
I'm sorry, that's what the people gonna want. They can say he has all kind of connections with basketball and stuff, and he could help. I'm sorry.
Put him in
that's-
tourism.
It makes more sense. No.
We can make him ambassador to CARICOM.
No.
Because that is supposed to
No.
elected
I
person.
like him for youth. Hold on, let me
But youth, sports, and culture is a package deal.
Let me.
I don't even know why we need to have a ministry of youth. We don't have a ministry of old people.
Every ministry is the ministry of old people. Being an entrepreneur, community leader, public figure. He's the co-founder and president of several companies, and a lot of them have to do
Man,
with
I want y'all to
agriculture.
stop this.
So I need y'all. A lot
I
of them
want
have
y'all
to
to
do with
stop it.
agriculture.
I want y'all to stop it.
It says Eden Farms, Clairboat, Bahamas, Jet Cars, Open Water, Bahamas, businesses spanning agriculture and hospitality. So I feel like maybe he should be involved in there too. But I like Ministry of Youth for him.
Yeah, let him stay over there. Ministry of Youth.
Yeah, that's why I say don't add sports there
But
because
you have to
I
put culture
saw
in there,
I
sir.
saw the
Ministry of Youth, Sports, and Culture.
no,
come
just
together.
give him culture.
So Ministry of Sports and Culture.
Youth and culture. I keep telling you, they don't. When they see the next person, they're not gonna want him for sports.
Okay, Ministry
When
of
I
Youth
looked
and
at the
Culture.
list briefly, I saw him and I sucked my teeth, so I know he there.
Ministry of Youth and Culture. Producer, Youth and Culture. This producer.
They say you are bloating the portfolio.
What I doing?
So Chatty doing nonsense. Okay, who's
All right, who else? We ain't reached 25 yet? Prime Minister and Minister without portfolio.
Yeah, let's do that.
Thank you, Lord, for this jingle. Lord, and next time, send the jingle when we talk about Lincoln.
We're gonna be back after this. We'll finish this up and we'll open the phone lines so you
These
guys can.
agriculture. This the only agriculturalist the Bahamas have right here. I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
give him Minister of Agriculture then.
He ain't never had no job. The only job he ever had was as a helper. on
We'll
the
finish
construction
this right
site.
after this. We'll be back right after the break.
Best agriculturalist in the Bahamas.
Vibes is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the vibes back. At BTC, we understand your vibes because we live it. That's why we are dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You are at the heart of everything we do. Our commitment is to keep your vibes flowing, no matter what.
Spice it up with what we got.
We all know there are ways we can help. Your help can go even further. Be an everyday superhero. Donate to Hands for Hunger.
It's time for Quick Draw. Get out your tickets now. We're playing Quick 2, 3, and 4. Good luck!
Welcome back to Eye on the Nation.
Hello, welcome back to Eye on the Nation. I'm Levin Miller. Y'all are gonna have to like hold this girl together or something. I'm not sure.
Y'all have to excuse us. During the break, our producer is coming here and she's be doing the most. Our technical producer, and she's be doing the most. So welcome back. So I think we were finishing off our Chat GPT's
we also
FNM cabinet.
We haven't placed Dr. Rollins. We also haven't placed Heather Hunt. But there are still some very heavy outstanding portfolios.
Okay, so we're going to finish this up. And then you guys can tell us in the comments what you think.
Yeah. We need to pick an AG.
Okay.
We've got to pick a Minister of Immigration because that's a very hot button topic.
And we start
You want to
that,
get to the Prime Minister?
We can give that. Can we appoint?
Who you want to appoint? Oh boy. Let's go to the rest of the list. So Michael Pintard, Prime Minister, and minister without portfolio.
For now.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pull up his CV or we should know?
Sure, pull up his CV.
Okay, Michael Pintard.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lawyer consultant.
He's a what?
It says lawyer consultant. Consultant to a lawyer. That's what it said. I have no reason to lie. I have no...
Reboot your computer. Reboot the computer. Because you
It
just
says-
can't have this computer saying anything. He's a what?
It says
Oh my goodness.
lawyer consultant,
Uh-huh.
writer, and public servants.
So he's consulted
Servant.
with lawyers?
I didn't know that
What
was
did
a
his
thing.
ask him?
Could you stop? You want me to ask what a lawyer consultant is?
Please.
Hold on, let me finish reading
We
CV
pause
first.
our show to find out what this is a new job.
You really want me to find out for true?
Yeah. What is a lawyer consultant?
What is a lawyer consultant? A qualified is someone who gives expert legal advice but doesn't represent you in court. So they review contracts and agreements.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is something new. I didn't know this.
So like a not lawyer?
They give you legal advice, but they don't represent you in court. They advise on disputes before it escalates. They give legal advice and they review contracts and agreements. So that's
And
what
why would I hire one of those? Is that like a lawyer light? What would be the purpose of, why would I have one of those?
In addition to that, he's a writer.
A lawyer consultant.
Creative theater producer, development
Lord, if you're ready to
consultant.
send the rapture, you could send it now.
Oh, he worked in human resource development as a consultant in his early years. He been in every... This is a very broad portfolio.
Oh my goodness.
Writer,
Lawyer consultant.
lawyer consultant, creative theater producer,
Lawyer consultant.
human resource development consultant.
Lawyer consultant.
He's also consulted in major Bahamian institutions like the Grand Bahama
Did
Airport
he ever
Company.
actually do the work? No, I'm serious. He sound like whenever you want to do some work,
Now,
the
try to
guy you should talk to about the work you want to do is this guy. Because he's not going to come and do any work, but he could tell you how the work should be done. Am I okay with that?
Okay, so we just leaving him as Prime Minister with no
Minister with a portfolio.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
Next.
Ah, boy. Lawyer consultant.
That's why Brave say he is sure what he is doing.
Minister of Immigration.
That's what Brave said, but Pintani is sure what he's doing.
Minister of Immigration.
I mean, you're going to tell the people the name or...
Oh, Michael Barnett Ellis.
She is. I like her. She's the F&M. Well, according to Johnny, she went in my area.
For Kalani. Yeah.
Bahamian attorney and political figure, politics, attorney at law. Johnny, come on now. Johnny say, if you are researching for Eye in the Nation, I can also pull together his key policy. Johnny? Johnny! Johnny say, Michael Barnett Ellis, but then have her photo up here. I have to correct her. That is a woman.
Michael Barnett Ellis. Minister of Immigration.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you for catching that. See, Chatty makes mistakes.
Boy, I could tell.
Anyway, yes, background. Sorry. Would you say you want to put her?
Minister of Immigration.
Why?
Immigration and Labor.
Why?
She's a lawyer.
So we just putting anyone anywhere?
No, but I feel like with the amount of backlogs we've had, with the recent ruling from the Supreme Court, certainly the Minister of Immigration should have a sound legal background. She's the daughter of Michael Barnett, who was one of the brightest legal minds in the country, if not
So
the
then
planet.
we put her at immigration.
Yes, because there are a lot of nuances that will come from the new ruling that I suspect we need someone with a broad legal scope
Well, her
to
legal
look at. She would probably
is
just get
no
some
litigation department in major law firms, civil litigation, contract disputes, employment laws. That sounds like
Right, so
labor.
Minister of Labor and Immigration.
I don't know where immigration getting there, but definitely I think
Because
she'll
most
do
of
well
the
in labor.
most of the immigration stuff loop into labor because you know you have to put in.
Okay, I see where the labor deputy chairman of the Parliamentary Human Rights Committee.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was
And then
a
she
thing.
she could hire Sir Mike as a consultant, and he could consult for the Department of Immigration and see if he could help us get through the backlog. Because remember, so, what is the name of the Chief Justice? Sir Ian Winder.
Okay.
His Lordship. has recently ruled, or has ruled sometime in the last 5 years, that citizenship is tied both maternally and paternally. And as a consequence, there are a busload of new applicants. And I feel like, you know, someone with a
This
legal
is a really
acumen.
nice photo of her too.
Yeah, she also has a nice smile.
Yeah, she looks personable, approachable. Okay.
Maybe it's the jazzy hair. Michael Barnett Ellis, Minister of Labor and Immigration. Go ahead.
Next.
Who else do we have?
That's it?
Philippa Kelly.
She has a hint of Leslie. No?
You ain't gonna make me lie on TV.
Philippa Kelly?
She's from Eleuthera.
Oh, she might be my family.
I tell you this, your cousin.
Central and South Eleuthera. 15 plus years in hospitality.
Boy, I know. So what you want to do with her?
Let's leave her right there for now.
Okay, let's hold on to her.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, she's also a competitive athlete, coach, and sponsor of youth sports. So put her under.
Rick Fox is
put
sports.
her under sport. Put her under him.
You'll make her Minister of State for Sports?
Yeah, let's put her
Let's
under
make
him.
her Palsac. That's how far he's go at it. Palsac.
Okay.
And they have Bacchus Roll as a Palsac, and he's 6'5" and 53.
Yeah, put her
And
in
he's a
there.
Palsac.
Because they
so
say
this,
she's
this
a
woman
competitive.
could be a
Yeah.
Palsac.
Yeah.
Okay, Palsac, Ministry of Sports.
Okay.
There's gonna be one bunch of Palsac in this cabinet, boy. Good thing is they don't get invited to cabinet, you know that, right?
We
Who
done?
else? No.
How much we had?
25.
Wow.
Who else? Because they Sir Fent Rule, Attorney General.
I just looking up his CV.
I waiting on you to tell me. Minister,
I only could go as fast as.
Attorney General and Minister of Legal Reform. Are we still legally reforming around here, or we give that up since Jomo leave?
If what?
Remember, Jomo used to be the Minister of Law Reform. But after you leave, I think we reform no more.
Why we giving him? Would you giving him?
Attorney General, because the Constitution says that the Bahamas shall have an Attorney General.
And
the
so you're
Bahamas,
just giving it to one.
And the Bahamas say that the Attorney General shall be an attorney. He fit the bill. Bam, there you have it.
Okay. All
What
right.
does CV say?
I have this just giving me his political background. I'm trying to do his professional background. Chatty must be getting sleepy now. We don't do too much. They keep saying agriculture and
Ask,
community
is Sir Fent
development.
Rule a good lawyer? Yes or no? And see what chat says.
I didn't ask. I keep asking about is. Jeez. No, they say he's not a lawyer.
Sir Fent ain't no lawyer? Well, bless the Lord. Sir Fent, this whole time I had you down as a lawyer. What they say he is?
They say he is not a lawyer. There's no record of him being admitted to the Bahamas bar for practicing. His background is associated with family island business, agriculture.
Let me
and
check
fisheries.
that. No. I'm not listening
I
to the
can
chat.
only tell you that's what he said. I have no idea. I'm only telling you what
Put
y'all
an
said.
asterisk to him, Attorney General, asterisk. Just let's give a check LLB certificate to see. Give us a couple minutes. We coming back. Who else?
You asking me who else?
Who else we have on this
They
list?
say no.
Shannon Ann Cartwright, Minister of Tourism. What happened to you? I say doctor. I say Minister of Tourism. Minister of Tourism and Aviation. We just give him Chester's portfolio. He's the deputy. The deputy got to have a big time fancy job.
Okay.
And you know what we could do? Scroll back down.
They said his background is in hospitality, sales, and marketing. So okay.
I think they inflate these things, but
That's what they say.
Who else ain't have no portfolio? I feel like he ain't
He
gonna
has
do-
a bachelor's in English and literature.
So we have two thespians going around the country. Is that what's
He
happening?
also founded, huh? I'm only reading what it says. So that's all Chatty says. And he has a bachelor's
They
in.
should certainly have wonderful
They
performances.
say it was
of
an
character.
honorary doctorate. Honorary
yeah.
doctorate.
Scroll down. Who else we ain't have with no portfolio? Dr. Rollins.
Someone said he is a lawyer from what I thought. I have no idea. I can only tell you
We can make Heather Hunt Minister of State in Shannon Ann's ministry.
Sure.
Okay, Heather Hunt, Minister of State.
Is this it?
Tourism. No.
This is a big cabinet.
But the one we have now is 28 people. What you talking about?
How much this is? We have now. We have nothing for Rollins yet.
We ain't reached 19 yet.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's keep going. Because time running out.
Let's go. Who else we have? Minister of Sports. With no other portfolio. We don't want him touch nothing else. Rick Fox, Minister of Sports.
I told you, why his picture look different from everybody else's picture? He chat GPT this picture. You know when they say make my AI, they AI this photo.
So we could pick one more. The cabinet will be 20. We ain't going past that. Who is the next
who's
person?
the last person?
So that means Andre ain't in the cabinet. Oh, God. Speaker of the House. Speaker of the House.
You know he deserved to be speaker to
Speaker
get
of
some,
the House.
get some back of
Yeah.
what he gave.
Yeah, Speaker of the
You know
House.
what? I agree with that.
Speaker of the
They
House.
ain't gonna let him do that though.
No? Why? He fits the bill. At least he could wear the weave and it'll look natural.
He does not fit the bill. We ain't ready for that.
No?
And you know exactly what I mean.
When he put the wig on. Okay.
We ain't ready for
But
that.
let's just see who the other 5 people were on the list. We ain't have no Minister of National Security yet. That's it? That's the whole list?
Oh wow. That's all Chatty said?
Well, we got to make Andre Rollins Minister of National Security. So there you have it. Andre got to be Minister of You got to have a Minister of National Security.
Let's go back through the list. We might have to change somebody. We might have to change somebody.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got to make Doc Minister of National Security. At least he tall.
We could let him. We could leave him there until the cabinet shuffle, and then we could see.
Minister of National Security? Dr. Andre Rollins, Minister of National Security. At least we know that he should be good at bilateral agreements because, you know, he was able to go to 6 different parties, which means he negotiates his positions very comfortably.
Someone says the current cabinet is 28.
I just said that.
Not 21.
No, I just said that the current cabinet is 28 people.
Okay. All right, let me read some of the comments. You guys are welcome to call in or
Yeah,
the time is running out.
77756980775. Now, chat didn't give us the portfolio assignments, but chat picked this random. I thought it was 25. Apparently, it's 20 because I guess chat said you only need. But you need 22 to form the government, eh?
Let me read some of the comments. Jamal Moss, I know chat going out ahead. Clint did revolutionize ZNS.
Yeah, they just didn't get the cameras correct.
But these 2 guys would take us back to broadcasting the news with low TV quality. Clint did an awesome job when he went back. Leaving you are bloating the portfolio, that portfolio, whatever one that was. Chatty doing nonsense. If chat is correct, the cabinet would have to be big. Too much people with no experience running the candy shop.
Because I was about to say, I had Dwayne Sands in there. I had Ellsworth Johnson in there. I hear...
This man ain't no lawyer and consultant to lawyers. I guess they were talking about when we were...
The Michael Pinta thing?
Yeah.
The lawyer consultant?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Make Cartwright Minister of National Security.
Who got right? Man, I tell you, let's don't talk about foolishness. Let's go to the phone line. Hello, caller.
How are you?
Good.
Now, yes, my pick. I noticed the list of proposed ministers you have, but let's take Friesa from my hometown in Grand Bahama.
Okay.
She's in Central, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she can get the biggest cut out she ever had.
Thank you, caller.
Now, let me take my next minister from Marco City.
Go ahead.
The hobbyist.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be Minister of Lying Affairs and Corruption.
Oh, boy. Wow. Wow. Thank you, God.
Okay, thank you.
This is why they will never get me to host a pre-recorded show. Under no circumstance would I ever consider it. I'm not open for negotiations.
Someone say, even Chatty don't believe Travis can make the cut.
But it's funny because Chad also didn't pick Dr. Dwayne Sands. This how you know Levin ain't picked the list, right? Because if Levin had picked the list...
They think we love Dr. Sands.
If Levin did pick the list, Dr. Sands would have been on it.
He would have been there.
But Dr. Sands even didn't make the top 20.
Oh, someone say, no, it's not 28, it's 21. I misread.
In this cabinet? That's because they're not counting the Paul Sachs. I'm telling you that.
Okay, but maybe they're not counting the Paul Sachs.
But Paul Sachs are cabinet ministers.
Okay, only reading what them to do.
Yeah, they don't have no cabinet minister plate and they don't get no special parking. But you let them vote against the cabinet and you'll find out.
In any event, they re-erased the list. I was going to read off the list, but I guess we'll read off the list again tomorrow when we do. So tomorrow's PLP. So we're going to ask Chatty, pardon? Oh, we do have the list. Okay, let me read off the list again. For those of you who may be joining us, we can do it quickly. This is if the Free National Movement was successful in winning the next general election. We asked Chatty to just randomly pick people that they think are going to win, and then we were going to give them cabinet appointments. So Rollins is Minister of National Security. That's Dr. Andre Rollins. Orinthia Komalafe, Minister of Financial Services and Investments. Carlton Bolek, Paul Seck in the Ministry of Agriculture. Denali Penn Mackey, Minister of Social Services. Darvin Russell, Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources. Dr. Nicholas Fox, Minister of Health. Frazette Gibson, Minister of Education, Science and Technology. Gadville McDonald, Minister of State under Frazette. Heather Hunt, Minister of State and Tourism. Jamal Moss, Paul Sack in the Ministry of Broadcasting. Julian Gibson, Minister of Broadcasting. Kwesi Thompson, Minister of Finance. Lincoln Dio, Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture.
No, just Youth and Culture.
Oh, sorry, Youth and Culture. Michael Pintard, PM, no portfolio. Michaela Barnett Ellis, Minister of Immigration and Labor. Philippa Kelly, Paul Sack, Minister in the Ministry of Sports, Sir Frank Roll. We said Attorney General, we were trying to check to see if he's a lawyer. Chat said no. If y'all know if he is a lawyer, let us know. Chat could be very wrong because Chat had Michaela as a man.
Right.
Shannon Don Cartwright.
And as far as we know, that ain't true.
Shannon Don. I call a man Shannon Don. Wow. Shannon Don. Let me stop. Cartwright, because I hate when people mess up my name. Minister of Tourism and Aviation. Rick Fox, Minister of Sports, and Adrian White.
Speaker of the
House. I don't know, but
isn't it fantastic? We would actually need 2 more people for them to be able to be the government, because if the parliament is made up of 41 people, you need to win a minimum of 23 seats, because you would have to pick a speaker.
We have calls waiting. We're going to try and do these before because it's almost time for us to go. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, my leader.
Hey, Secretary General.
Someone says Sir Fent is a lawyer.
Chair lady of the man them.
I don't know who that is.
Listen, my leader. Oh, you say pick them names?
ChatGPT.
What that is?
I don't know. It's like Google
AI
on steroids.
Program. It's an AI program.
Ask me I smart or not.
It's an AI program.
It's like Super Google.
Right. That ain't wicked.
Okay.
No?
Y'all don't depend on that.
Don't bother with that no more. Don't bother with that no more. Okay.
No, that can't be right.
Oh boy.
They calling names like Travis Robinson and
they didn't call Travis.
Adrian. I mean, and Dean. Deal and that ain't right.
I think Deal actually has a chance though. Deal is seems like he's doing well in that area.
No, he in the wrong constituency.
Oh, okay. All right.
And the blue man is going to block him.
Okay.
Who's going to be his blocker?
Okay.
UTR Menace is going to be Michael Barnett blocker. See, they got some blockers.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. That's Chatty.
Yeah, but
that's not us.
Thing, y'all about that. Please, do something else. Find something else. That ain't right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Someone's saying Sir Fent is a lawyer.
So, Attorney General, because the only criteria the Constitution makes for the Attorney General
so
is...
why Chatty say he ain't a lawyer? Now Chatty
Maybe he ain't a good lawyer. Maybe he's
Chatty
a bad
is a liar. See, that's why I said thank you for clarifying that. He is a lawyer.
He ever win anything?
What do you mean?
That's why Chat may not know him. Because if he was a winning lawyer, Chat would know him. But if he was a lawyer and you don't win nothing...
So why would you want a lawyer who isn't winning nothing?
Because you remember Carl Battle never win nothing. So that would be right in line with how the FNM pick Attorney General.
Hi, Carla. Welcome to the show. I can't with you today.
Did I lie on him?
How you doing?
Good.
Hi, Mr. Miller.
How you doing?
I'm great. I am watching you on Swanee, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did where Swanee getting this list from? But this FNM top from ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chat is a PLP man. Chat setting them right up. I'm looking at people, but Chat get it there.
We're gonna do
all the way.
We only did the FNM today. We'll be doing Chat's prediction for the
COI
PLP tomorrow.
and the
PLP. So that's the people who Chat to go in.
Yeah. So we asked Chat.
Did we just say randomly?
Turn around, big and loose. Because Chat Dudman's giving Sonny all kind of wrong things.
Listen, I swear I say no.
PLP, man.
Oh, say Chat is a PLP. That is hilarious. Well, we can see because tomorrow's PLP or COI.
We can do COI tomorrow.
We can do COI tomorrow.
Because I feel like
we can save the government for last.
If we do the PLP right after the FNM, no one can listen
Say
to the
I can't
show
wait. Yeah, we'll do the COI tomorrow.
Well, you want to make me laugh now? God, you want to make me laugh hard.
Thank you for listening.
Chat is a PLP. I've heard
say,
everything.
what is Chat? Don't do that no more. Don't mess with it. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Sure.
Hey, how are you?
Mr. Miller.
Hey.
I thought Cartwright was a police officer.
Shannon Ann?
Yeah.
Man, which police?
Let me Google that. Let me see.
No, sir. I guarantee it. Not a police. When was he a police? Man, show us up opposite from now.
I thought this man was being serious. Man, come on, man. You want me to go back? You want me to go back to Chatty just now?
No, he's not a police officer.
Not now, but he never was.
No.
Not according to this.
All right, Miss Amy, sorry.
All right.
All right.
No. As a matter of fact, I think...
He was a student athlete?
Yeah, he used to play basketball, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was under the alias Mr. Miyagi. That's what his alias is?
Hi, caller. Welcome to the show.
Oh, boy. I try to teach this woman things.
Hi, caller.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lito.
Hey, Anton.
I understand you have not been successful in converting Sonny.
It will
Listen,
never happen.
slowly,
sir.
slowly but surely. Onward to Zion we march.
All right. Sonny,
Hi.
I want what you're saying. But not on that coat.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
But listen, Sonny,
Yes, sir.
normally I can count on you to speak your mind, right? Whether true or false, I can count on you, right?
Sure.
And so based on that, let me ask. I've already asked Mr. Leader, and I know what his response is going to be. Let me ask you, who do you think is going to be the successor of the next general election in our country? I have one more question after you answer that.
You gonna be ready to put me on the spot like that? Wow.
Sonny.
She said she's thinking. Hold on.
Oh.
I think I'm.
Yeah. You like that?
You heard me?
Huh? No, I didn't hear you.
I said. I think the connection is bad. Can you?
Did you say?
Did you hear?
Did I hear F and A in there?
Listen.
I tell you, it won't be the F and A. I tell you that.
We are mounting a steady campaign.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Leader.
Hey, buddy.
Before I separate, let me ask you again. Before man and country, before the only woman who would not submit to your leadership.
Yet.
Who do you think is going to be the success in the next general election?
I want to tell
Honestly, man.
I want
Don't
to tell
give me
you.
no.
I want to tell you that the FNA is mounting a masterful campaign, and we are gaining ground steadily daily.
After the FNA, who do you think will be the next victor?
We will let.
That's what we're really talking about.
We might let the PLP form a strong opposition against us.
So where does that put the FNF?
Right behind the PLP.
Now you're being very wicked today, sir. Very, very, very wicked.
Listen, y'all have a wonderful afternoon.
You too.
And I'll be doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alrighty, bye.
This little more cabinet wasn't too bad. I actually
it
like
was,
this.
it was kind of fun. You know what I actually enjoy about it too? I got to learn a lot about the background of a lot of these people.
Yeah.
And I was quite surprised. A lot of them, their CVs are amazing.
Yeah.
We have a lot of...
Especially our Minister of Agriculture.
Yeah, we have a very highly educated population is what I was going to say. I loved finding out, and let me say this, I do not think that you have to be super educated in order to be in cabinet. I do not. I'm just saying that a lot of these people, I had no idea who they were, and it was nice reading up on them and seeing what their background was in. That's all.
Yeah. And again, like I said, I like the fact that it's random. You can't.
We still could blame us, and somehow the man say, "Don't bother with chat no more." I say, "Don't go back and
It's
bother with
AI
chat no more."
generated. It's AI generated. I mean, there's no way for me to influence
We're gonna
that.
do it tomorrow, the last hour of the show tomorrow, because it took us an hour. So
Yeah.
we'll have regular.
Sure.
Do you want to start with it or end with it?
I don't know. What do people think? We'll see. Y'all comment down in the thing if y'all
Yeah,
want us
we'll
to-
figure it out, and then we'll do. You say you want to do COI, because if we do the PLP, people can stop.
They ain't listen Wednesday. So we gotta sneak them.
So they ain't gonna listen tomorrow
We
because
shoulda
you
don't
already
tell
said.
them. We shoulda don't tell
All right,
them.
it gonna be a surprise that we do. As
We
soon
are
as we say,
untelling y'all we doing the COI
yeah,
tomorrow.
but the thing is, as soon as we say it,
Don't worry about that. We can have them.
we'll figure it out tomorrow. But we'll continue this tomorrow. It was a good exercise. I like
Yeah.
it. Shotty is very
And
shady.
people in the COI, man, y'all stop resigning because we ain't gonna be able to figure out the new names if y'all resign every day like
Only
this.
2 people resigned.
Well, the fella said he resigned for medical reasons, right? And I told him I believe the medical reason was because he hit his head when he take the nomination. Now that his head ain't hurting no more, he said himself, well, what did I do? I can't fool with this. And now he just doesn't
You
want
know, I think a lot of people are realizing that it's more financially straining than they initially thought. And I think that that's when you're going to find
Just
a lot
be
of people,
poor.
if they don't
Just
have
be
it.
poor. Be like me. When I ran as an independent, you know what I accepted? I said, this $400 that I have in my pocket, I don't want this $400. I just want to take all my worldly good and give it to the Bahamian people. And that is what I did. You just decide poverty will be my end. And you take your $400 and you cast it into the treasury of the Bahamas. And you do so knowing that you have just, you didn't spend $400. What you did was pay the cost or the price of nationhood. That is what it is. That free man exists because of the sacrifice that you are prepared to make. that there are women and children that sleep at night.
You see how I let you go? I leave it and then you just keep going, me.
You
like you don't know.
Children who could sleep at night.
You know what I want to say quickly before we go, because I see time is winding down. It seems as though the FNM made a good decision when they decided that they was going to campaign while the PLP wasn't campaigning, because every time I go on Facebook, I see them now.
Yeah.
The PLP ain't doing nothing. Now, I don't know if they're going to have to try and catch up or what's happening, but I can't go on Facebook without seeing the FNM.
Yeah. And I saw the FNM's candidate for South Beach was in Fake Gardens this weekend.
Oh, we got to come back to that because it was something new anyway.
They look like they're on the move. The jingle made we got to go.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Sunshine.